All right, let's get to past Christiane, and we're going to go to Gary real quickly. Gary, good evening. What can we help you with?
Hey, listen, I work for a major company down here on the coast, and I'm real worried. The coronavirus is creeping in on my job on a daily basis.
Okay.
And I'm 65 years old, and I'm just wondering what does the law say about my age and about this threat on me being 65 years of age.
Gary, let me just throw this real quick before I throw it over to Matthew. Your job must be one of those that's considered essential, so you've still been going into work on a regular basis?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Matthew, your thoughts?
Yeah, Kenny, we're in a little bit of unknown territory. How this is going to all kind of play out. I mean, in fact, the governor, I guess it was last week or the week before, signed an executive order granting, I guess, immunity from liability on certain professionals as this process goes forward. Now, I doubt that's constitutional. So, but he did it, and it'll be interesting to kind of see how that plays out. But we'll just kind of have to see. There's been a lot of talk about liability for people catching the virus, things like that. And I can just tell you, we're all in this kind of thing together. But one challenge on any kind of issue about liability is going to be, proof of how someone got sick, where someone got sick.
Right.
Because, the first question that's going to be asked is, well, I got sick at work because of the coronavirus. And, well, how is that going to be proven? How come you didn't get it at home? How come you didn't get it at the grocery store or something like that? So, those are going to be difficult issues that the courts are going to be wrangling with, or we're all going to be wrangling with, unfortunately, for months and probably years to come. And so I understand what the gentleman on the phone says. I hope he's taking precautions. I hope his employer is providing a safe work environment.
Right.
I would urge him to take whatever steps he needs to protect himself. And hopefully his employer will kind of feel the same way. But, it's very tough time, and particularly for, those of us, kind of getting, on the upper end of the work age scale. So I get it. So.
Matt, is it worth, and I don't want to put you in a bad spot here, or Gary in a bad spot, is it worth him going to talk to his regular doctor about something like this? Because he mentioned he was, in the higher risk category, and I don't know if he has any other factors. Is it worth talking to his doctor about this before going back to work, or in that process?
I believe so, if he can. As I understand it, right now, it's unless it's an emergency situation, some doctors, are only doing kind of telemedicine, over the phone. But yes, so I do recommend. I recommend he does everything he can to kind of, to make sure he gets all the information he needs to be safe and act safely. So I would recommend he do that for sure.